Hey, this is Jason Hornung from JH Media LLC. In this video, you're going to discover how to use the Audience Insights tool to improve your Facebook ads. So we really use the Audience Insights tool in our agency for basically three things. So the first thing that we use it for is market research. And we use that to find information about our ideal customers and what audiences that ideal customer, what fan pages, what keywords, what interests they have on Facebook so that we know how to target them with our ads. So I'm going to go to the screen and I'm going to show you how to do that. And then I'll walk you through two other ways that we use Audience Insights to help make our ads perform a lot better. Right, so I'm going to go to the screen here now. And I've got the Audience Insights tool open right here. You can access this straight from your Facebook Ads Manager by clicking in the upper left-hand corner and selecting Audience Insights from the drop-down menu. Now, when I'm doing market research, what I want to do is select this option of choosing an audience to start of everyone on Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to leave a lot of this stuff default over here unless I have some kind of reason to change it. So generally speaking, when I'm working with a client, most of my clients want to advertise in the United States and they might want to advertise in some other countries. So if we're going to advertise in the US, I always base my market research off of the US first because we see the majority of our conversions, the majority of our profits, the majority of our traffic comes from there. So I want to base my decisions on what's happening in the US, not some outside country. I generally leave these defaults here for age and gender, where it's just expanding out everything, unless I have some kind of reason with the specific project to do otherwise. So, if I was working with a client that only marketed to women, then I would clearly change this to women. Or if my business was only marketing to women, I would change it to women. Same thing goes with men. If for some reason in the particular project we needed to, maybe it was a Medicare supplement type offer, right? Where it's something that is meant just for senior citizens. Well, if I have a specific age range that I want to target, then I'm going to select that age range, right? Because I want to make sure that I'm getting the information off of my ideal customer as close as I possibly can. If you don't have any of those restrictions, leave it wide open, okay? Now, what we do in here is I like to start by filtering this down based on what I call the ground zero for the market that I'm going after. Okay, so what exactly does that mean? Well, let's say that my my product that I'm working with is it's geared towards people who are survivalists. Like, let's just say it's some kind of water filtration device that people can use, in an emergency to, filter out nasty water and be able to drink it without getting sick. So, what I would do is do my research to find out what is the ultimate authority in the entire market for people who are survival enthusiasts. Now, I happen to know a bit about this market, so what I would consider to be that ground zero is this thing called survival life. Okay, so it's actually one of the interests here, so I'm going to filter that down by survival life. And now what that's going to do is it's going to give me all this information on people who like this page. And because this is like the ground zero for this market, this is going to give me a lot of insights in how I can go about marketing my own product to that same demographic. And so Facebook gives us a lot of demographic info. They tell us, that the market's made up of, this page, which indicates the market is made up of 75% men. So I'm going to probably want to spend most of my time targeting men. It also gives us all of these different lifestyle options down here, which are just different things that kind of explain how these people live. And you can actually use this information to find targets on Facebook. You can find their relationship status. So we find that over half of these people are married. So maybe we want to add in a married filter when we target. We know that, these people went to college, so we can speak to them a little bit, with higher language. And then we can learn about what kind of job titles that they have and what industries that they're in. All of these things are targeting options that we can choose inside of Facebook. The bigger one, though, is the page like section. So here, this actually tells us these are all other pages that people who like survival life also like. Now, these are all different interests that we can target with our ads. So if somebody likes survival life, they also like Die Hard Survivor, well, then this is probably a good audience for us, or a target to go after with our ads. So we first use this to pull all this market research and then pull up these different audiences that we want to then start doing with our initial testing. So this is where we gather all our initial audiences that we're going to use in that testing phase. Now, the second way that we use audience insights is once we've gotten audiences that have tested and proven to convert for us, we want to look for ways that we can find additional audiences. Okay, so let's say in my initial go round, I ended up testing this cheaper than dirt one right here. So, and that converted profitably for me. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to come back into audience insights and I'm going to change this to cheaper than dirt and select that. Now you'll see I get a whole bunch of different audiences down here in these page like sections. They're not the same ones that we had from the survival life interest. Now, because cheaper than dirt converted, it stands a good chance to reason that these other ones like bulkammo.com, for example, are going to convert for us as well. So this gives us additional audiences that we can then start testing to find out if they convert and expand our campaign and scale that campaign so that we make as much money as we possibly can with our ads. All right, now the third thing that we use audience insights for is we use this to uncover some different audience combinations that we can use. Okay, so one of the areas where a lot of people don't play with Facebook is they have inside of the ads manager, you can choose combination audiences. So I can say, I want people that like cheaper than dirt and they like bulkammo.com. And that's going to give us an even more refined audience that may actually convert quite a bit better for us than just bulkammo.com by itself or cheaper than dirt by itself. We can also use a lot of these demographic pieces here, like these lifestyles. These kinds of things are inside of there too. So we can say we want people who are rural adventurers and they like bulkammo.com. So we can come up with these different combos that allow us to effectively filter our audience down and keep refining it so that we can get higher and higher conversion rates out of those audiences, which also lead to higher profitability from those audiences. So that's how you use audience insights to do market research, find your initial audiences for testing, and then refine down your audiences so that you can get more profits and you can also scale your campaigns. So go ahead and use that in your business right away. Start making the most money that you can with your Facebook ads. Do you believe that you have to be some kind of great writer in order to put together Facebook ads that convert? Well, I'm telling you, that's actually nonsense. Do you believe that you have to have some kind of mystical settings or know something that will allow you to target buyers properly on Facebook that's just being held from you? Well, that's nonsense too. And do you believe that you actually have to have like really deep pockets with a lot of money to burn in order to test and find out what's actually going to work for you so you can be profitable with Facebook ads? Well, that's nonsense too. Hey, my name is Jason Hornung. I'm the founder of JH Media LLC. We specialize in creating profitable Facebook ads for ourselves and our clients. We've spent over $30 million since 2013 profitably doing so. And what I have for you today is something super, super, super exciting that's going to solve all three of those problems for you. You see, what it is it's a free PDF along with 2 videos that's going to walk you through a campaign that we put together for a client that produced over $1 million in revenue at better than a 2-to-1 return on ad spend. On the PDF, what you're going to see is an actual copy of the ad, the full ad, along with a complete breakdown of all the elements of the ad so you can understand why it works and how to put it together for your own business. On top of that, you're going to get a video that walks you through exactly how I did that. So you can see that and you can hear it and you can learn how to apply it in your own business. Then the next thing is you're going to get a second video that'll walk you through what I call our lazy man's guide to targeting buyers with Facebook ads. This is the exact process that we use for ourselves and our clients to find all the profit-producing targets that our tender little hearts desire so that we can put ads like I teach you out to those targets and start to bring in the profits that make the bank account balance go up and up and up. Then the last thing is throughout both of those videos, you're going to actually see how we launch campaigns at as little as $5 a day for testing budgets, and we can find out how things are working and not working, turn off our losers, and then scale up our winners so that we can create profitable ad campaigns and get them to the max level of profit as possible. So if that's something that's interesting to you, which I can't imagine why it wouldn't be, all you got to do is you got to click one of the buttons that's here. There should be, if you're on desktop, it'll be like in the lower right-hand corner. If you're on mobile, it'll be in like the upper right-hand corner or left-hand corner. I don't know, I'm probably pointing the wrong area. But either way, you click one of those buttons, it's going to take you out to my page. You can register to receive this PDF and these 2 free videos, and you'll get them delivered to your email instantly so that you can go ahead and you can go through it, you can learn, you can apply it in your business, and you can start making money with your Facebook ads today.